Seahawks, welcome to once again another Student Live. We are super excited to have you all join us for season 3 this fall semester. Today, all of your Student Life directors are here to officially welcome you all to Seahawk Nation. Your experience is starting now. And as always, if you have any questions for us today on the session, feel free to use the chat feature in the bottom right-hand side of your screen. So again, I am Stephanie Rapace, and I get to serve as the Director of Student Life on Central Campus.
Hey Seahawks, I'm Frances Frazier, and I'm the Student Life Director for South Campus and the Partnership Centers.
Hey Seahawks, Leo Del Ruggio here, your Student Life Director for North Campus.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, we are all here, all ready to rock. But before we jump in on today's topic, how are my two favorite people in the entire world?
Fabulous, excited, and can't wait to see all you guys virtually.
That's right, Leo. I'm super excited, and I can't wait to interact with all of you in our virtual environment this fall semester.
That's right, we've got lots to cover. So same awesomeness, just in a different platform. So in order to jump into a true introduction into student life, Frances, what can you tell us that students should know from jump?
Well, yes, thanks, Stephanie. So in student life, we have 3 pillars. We want students to 1, connect, 2, develop, and 3, we want them to soar. So what does that mean? We want students to connect to key resources, to key people, clubs, and organizations. We want them to have that network of support that we know is critical in your success at the college. And next, we want them to develop, which is why we design intentional programming throughout the year so students can hone in on those areas that they want to grow in most and learn those transferable skills or soft skills that you'll need regardless of your career interests. And finally, your Seahawks, right? So we want to make sure that you all soar. So in student life, that means we want to play a role in helping you achieve your goals, those goals that you've set out to accomplish before you graduate BC. So if you want to overcome a fear of public speaking, or you want to strengthen your leadership style, or even just make a friend or join a club or organization, our staff is hoping that we'll be part of helping you do that while you're with us at BC.
So we use these 3 pillars as a guiding force for all our initiatives. The development pillar is one that is most identifiable with our office because students know that we are responsible for hosting engaging and transformative events throughout the year. And the framework we use to accomplish this is the wellness wheel. There are 8 key wellness components that we try to program each event to. They fall into these cogs and ensure our students getting a chance to develop holistically and also to choose their areas they want to focus on more.
Exactly. And we love using the wellness wheel because, again, if a program doesn't make it into one of those cogs, it's not making it into one of our calendars. So as we move into this new year, I think a lot of students usually come to us, I'm sure you all have experienced this before, wanting to know, again, what is kind of the big payout or the takeaways or the benefits of getting involved in student life. So Seahawks, I wanted to share that piece with you because there's really a big 5 key areas of development or benefits that we like to focus on in student life. The first, of course, Francis kind of already touched on, which is familiarity of your resources. So if you do that connection piece and you meet key people on campus, whether it's your peers, staff and faculty, you're developing really awesome relationships across the college with people who are probably going to be just as bought into your success as you are. So it's really important that you kind of get that familiarity with those people or those departments and units that are going to help you succeed. Next, really a sense of belonging. That is something that you can absolutely expect if you become a highly involved student. And that's because, like I said, if you're developing those relationships, you are going to feel so much more connected to the college. And we always see that the students who feel that connection, they are much more motivated to not only stay semester after semester, but eventually graduate and actually move on from Broward College, which is, of course, the big payoff that we want for you all is to actually complete your degree. I would also say we hear a lot from students. One of the benefits is the fact that they get to discover their passion or their career choice that much greater. So for example, if you join a club or an organization that's based on something or like something that's an area of interest for you, it's very easy for you to figure out quickly, like yes or no, is this kind of like the right path for me, or is this something that I actually really want to pursue moving forward in life? So jumping into different clubs and organizations, participating in different events based on those areas of wellness that Leo mentioned, that's a really easy way to kind of hone in on, is this really the right direction I should be going with in terms of reaching my dream job? And then probably one of the most obvious benefits that we hear from students, especially the ones that work directly with us in student life, whether they're working with us part-time or whether they're a part of one of our scholarship initiatives or our leadership programs, is the ability to really develop your resume. So Francis kind of mentioned, one of the core competencies of what we're doing in student life as far as develop is the transferable skills that we are hoping you're walking away with, because we still hear from future employers that not only do they want you to have your education, they want you to have the skill set that's going with it. They want those tools in your tool belt, so to speak. So things like professional communication, what that looks like, teamwork, leadership, problem solving, critical thinking. Time management is another big one. So we're hoping to kind of bolster your resume. And then lastly, our fifth big benefit to being a highly involved, or what we say a highly engaged student, is, believe it or not, students that are typically very connected and have that sense of belonging, their grade point average is higher than their counterparts who choose to not participate in campus activities or their student life teams. And typically the reason why that is because, again, they had that connection. They know who their key resources are. They develop their career or their passion for it. And so there's so many awesome opportunities and ways for you to kind of jump in. So my question to you, Francis, is what is really the platform for them to jump in? Like, what is step one?
Yes, absolutely, Steph. So we want you to connect with us. And there's two main ways that I'm going to share with you on how you can stay connected with us and make sure that you know all the great events that we have planned for you remotely this fall. So the first thing that each of you should do is go to broward.edu/student life to find out about all the opportunities and initiatives that we have planned for you this fall semester. And then secondly, make sure that you like and follow us on social media. Each campus and our partnership centers have their own handle. Make sure that you like us, make sure that you follow us, and make sure that you engage with us this fall semester. We're super excited and have a lot of great events planned for you.
Yeah, we absolutely do. And actually, speaking of that, so before we close out this official welcome to our new students, what is something on our calendar that you each are most excited about to see this fall?
So one of the programs that I'm most excited about is the Who Are You series. We will connect you with your pathway advisor and a career professional in that pathway. It'll be a great way for you to meet a professional and ask questions of how they got involved, learn a little bit about them, and then also develop your own path for your career.
Awesome, Leo. And for me, the series that I'm super excited about, Steph, is the Next Stop series. In collaboration with Transfer Services, Career Services, and Academic Advising, we will be hosting a series of workshops that highlight the tools, the resources, and the next steps needed for students as they cross the 25%, 50%, and 75 benchmarks of their programs. The workshops will be tailored to students' intentions, focusing on the critical process of declaring a pathway, preparing to transfer to a four-year university, or applying for a work in their designated area of study.
Yeah, I love both of those initiatives actually, because they kind of hone in on the career exploration piece and making sure that we're helping students draw that connection between, are they in the right program based on like what their interest is and their skill sets. But I would say for me, the thing I am most excited about is what we're now calling our Triple V series, which stands for Voice, Visibility, and Vision. And obviously this is a very key year for us. It's an election year. And so all fall semester will be kind of doing a deeper dive into a lot of social justice issues that are super relevant right now, especially in our country specifically. And really just encouraging students to kind of deepen their connection to their own communities and figuring out what it really means to be an